and welcome to Dominating Dominion. This week, it's Alchemy.
I'm Zach.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say my name. Hello, I'm Ben.
Yeah, so what card set? We've been going through each card set that's been released with Dominion each week. Last week was what? Seaside, now it's
Alchemy.
Alchemy.
Fourth set is a half expansion, because you can tell by the box size. It's very
not as big.
Not very big.
In fact, there are 12 different cards you're going to get in this, so that means we're playing with 10 of them. You're basically going to see all the cards that come with Alchemy, except for 2 of them, which will eventually probably crop up in a far distant future episode. Probably just because we don't play with Alchemy as much. Probably because I don't like it so far.
He doesn't like it.
I don't like it. That's kind of spoiling
He doesn't like this.
No, it's not. And Possession, which is actually
like
in our game. And a lot of people agree with me. If you go online onto various sites, a lot of people don't like Alchemy, and a lot of people don't like Possession. They also don't like Philosopher's Stone, I've heard, but I like it.
We'll get to the discussion of the cards later.
Yeah.
After we play through them. So.
But anyway, yeah. So we've got our 10 cards. Let's see what we're playing with.
And well, let's begin. Here are 10 cards of Alchemy: Possession, Apprentice, Golem, Alchemist, Familiar, Philosopher's Stone, Scrying Pool, University, Herbalist, and Transmute. And then the Potion. All organized based on cost. Again.
Good luck.
You too. Hopefully you do well.
Yeah, I can't know what I'll do.
You won last time, so I get to go first. Is that correct?
Huh?
You won our last set?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 4. I'm gonna buy a potion.
I'm probably just gonna buy cards and seeing what works.
That's probably a good idea with this set, because you never know what's gonna work.
Alright, I've got 3 here. I'm going to buy a silver.
3. I will take a silver.
4. I'm going to buy a potion.
3. I'll take a herbalist.
4. A potion.
5 and a potion. I will take. Do I want an alchemist?
What does that do?
It's 2 cards and an action. I'm gonna take it. It's very interesting. So Alchemist gives you 2 cards, an action, and when you discard this from play, you may put it on top of your deck if you have a potion in play.
Did you play that?
No, but I have to read it to myself because we haven't had much experience playing with these cards.
Nope. Alright, I've got 5 and a potion. I'm going to take a familiar.
4 and a potion.
Make sure you even out those quiz cards.
Oh yeah. I'll get that right now. Oh, pen. Discard my. Alright, so we only have 10 of these.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm playing a... I'll go ahead and start this up before I play. Alright, I'm playing a familiar. That gives me +1 card, and I get another action, and each player gains a curse.
Cry.
Then I've got 2. I'm going to take the herbalist.
Alchemist. So I get 2 cards. Going to play an herbalist. So I get to buy a coin. Then I have 4 and a potion. I will take a golem. I will put a potion on top with a herbalist, which gives me a buy, a coin, and then when I discard this from play, I may put one of my treasures from play back on top. So I'm doing that, and then because I had a potion, I'm putting my alchemist on top.
I've got 4 and 2 potions, which kind of makes me mad. Familiar.
You just trying to get me
because
all
I'm
the
mad.
curses.
Because I'm mad.
He's gonna give me all the curses, alchemist. So I get 2 more cards, and one's an herbalist, and I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, 5 and a potion. What do I buy? A 5 and a potion. Man. We'll go with a familiar. I'm going to put the potion on top as well as the alchemist again.
Alright, I've got 6 here. I'm going to take a gold.
Play an alchemist, so I get 2 cards. 1, 2. Then I'll play a golem. So I get, what golem does, it's reveal cards from your deck until you reveal 2 actions other than golem. Discard the other cards, then play the action cards in either order. So I'll reveal, yeah. So there are my 2 action cards. I'm going to play those after I discard all of these. Then I'm going to play Familiar.
You can play them in any order.
Yeah, any order. So I get a card, and then I'm going to play Herbalist. So you get a curse from my Familiar. And then, oh goody, I end up with 3 and a potion. I will take a Transmute and a Herbalist. And then I will put my Alchemist on top as well as my potion.
It's my turn?
Yes.
Familiar, you get a card in action, you get a curse. And then Herbalist, I've got 2 and a potion and 2 buys. So I'm going to take Herbalist and a Transmute. And I'm going to put the copper back.
Okay, I'm going to play an Alchemist, so I get 2 cards. Then I'm going to play a Golem, so I go, ooh, Transmute. And flip, Familiar. I will play a Familiar first, so card and then yeah. Then I'll play a Transmute. So I trash a card from my hand. If it is an action card, I gain a duchy. If it is a treasure card, I gain a Transmute. And if it's a victory card, I gain a gold. So I will trash an estate and gain a gold, which is quite nice. Then I'll play an Herbalist, end up with 3 and a potion. I'll take a Familiar. And then I'll put my potion and my Alchemist back on top again.
Familiar. Then 3 and a potion, I'm going to take an Alchemist.
I'll play an Alchemist. Draw 2. End up with 3 and 2 potions. Yay! 3, I'll take another Alchemist, and I'll put 1 Alchemist on top.
Alright, Familiar. Curse card.
Sorry.
Then an Alchemist, I get 2 cards in an action. And then Herbalist. I've got that 1, 3, I'm going to take a silver. Put that back.
I'm going to play a Familiar. So here you go. And then I'll play Alchemist, so I get 2 cards. I'll play an Herbalist. I have 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take a Province, and then I'll put a gold on top.
Alright, here we go. Familiar.
Oh boy.
Card in action, you get a curse, and then I'm going to transmute a copper for a Transmute, because that's all I can get with it. And then I've got 4. I'm going to take a potion.
I will play a Golem. Reveal, 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 reveal. And I keep revealing. Reveal, reveal, reveal. Ooh, 2 Familiars.
Oh, great.
That's nice. Here, you can take the last 2 curse cards.
Wonderful, thank you.
You're so welcome. And I'll play an Alchemist. 2. And an, ooh, what's this? Oh, that's nice. I'll try to Transmute. I'll trash a curse. I don't get anything. And then I'll play a Herbalist. So I end up with 6, 7. And 2 buys. No potions. So I'll take an Apprentice. And I don't want an Herbalist, so I'll just take an Apprentice and I'll put my gold back on top.
Alright, I've got 6 in a potion. Possession, oh my god!
No!
Oh man!
No! 7. I'll take a gold.
Alright, Familiar, card in action.
No curses, yay!
And then transmute an estate
into a gold.
Yeah.
Gold, not a potion.
And then I've got one potion. I'll take transmute.
Nice. I'll play an alchemist, so fun. Duh. I'll play an herbalist. So I have 2 potions and 2 coins. Nice. I will take a transmute and a scrying pool, and I will put a potion and an alchemist on top. Yay. Your turn.
Alright. Alchemist. 2 cards in action. And then, herbalist. 3. I'll take a silver and put the copper back on top.
Okay, I'll play an alchemist with 2 cards and a familiar. Oh, no curses, darn. How about another one? And I end up with 3 and a potion. I will take an alchemist. I will put my alchemist on top.
Transmute a copper. I get a transmute, and then 5. I'm taking a potion.
Alchemist for 2 cards. And then I will play a transmute. I will trash a curse. I get nothing. And a 2 and a potion. I'll take a scrying pool. And I'll put my alchemist on top.
Alright. Possession, so that will let me
Oh,
take...
come on.
Yeah, so here, let me
You
read
get it
this
on my
symbol.
best hand I've had so
The
far.
player to your left takes an extra turn after this one, in which you can see all cards he can and make all the decisions for him. Any cards he regained on that turn, you gain instead. Any cards that are trashed on his turn, he just sets aside. And it's an action card, not an action attack, so wonderful.
Unblockable.
That's the part that kind of makes me grumpy when that card gets played against me.
I still don't understand.
But then I got 3 in a potion, I'm taking a Philosopher's Stone.
Okay, here we go.
Alrighty, here we go. Play your alchemists. Then play your alchemist. And then Golem. Alright, then play your apprentice.
Oh god, you're gonna
Trash the province.
You're gonna make me draw 8 cards.
Yes.
Oh god.
That's
that I should not have bought that.
Yeah. Alrighty, and then you have to play the other one, which was the your other one that was picked up with Golem.
Oh, herbalist.
So then,
I think.
Yeah. And then play Scrying Pool. Oh my god, this is complicated.
I assume you want me to play that.
Yeah, play that. Then play your other Scrying Pool again. Then Familiar. Then Apprentice.
Oh,
Or Alchemist. There's an Apprentice out there. And then Herbalist. Alright, count your money up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
A whole bunch of buys.
2 buys. No potions. No. Okay.
Yeah. So
7.
6.
Oh, I
That's
took
6. And then you got 5 left?
Yep.
Apprentice. For the herbalist, put the coppers on top.
You get to do that?
I'm pretty sure. You're asking that as we're doing the show. You're supposed to know this stuff.
I should know that. Oh well, 3 and a potion. I
Alright.
don't like this set anymore.
Familiar. Did that change your mind about alchemy?
The fact that you were able to play my entire deck.
Herbalist. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take a golem, and then for herbalist, put the potion back on top. I told you.
Transmute,
Not yet.
trash that. 2 and a potion, I'll take that.
Oh, good. I love when that happens. Alrighty, here we go. Transmute a treasure card for a transmute. How come we have like 2 trash houses?
There's 1 trash. pile.
It's all spread out. Okay, and then I've got Philosopher's Stone
Oh.
worth. Here, one second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 30. So it's worth
6.
1. So that's worth 6 on its own.
Plus 2 potions.
So 6 a potion. I'm gonna take another possession.
If I don't get a single one of this, that's gonna make me mad. And then a scrying pool. So I reveal. Okay, good. And then what do I have? I'll play transmute. Trash that. End up with 3. I'll take a silver.
Golem. So I reveal. I get 2 action. Oh, of course the gold's coming.
Good.
And then I'm going to play a familiar. And then the apprentice, trash the curse. So I don't get anything else from that. And then I'm going to do herbalist and possession.
Oh, good. I don't have anything good. Oh, I do have something.
5, 6. So with 6 and 2 buys, I'm going to take the gold. And with the herbalist, I'm putting the gold back on top. All right, here we go. Possession.
I assume you want me to play the familiar first?
Yes.
I know what you're gonna make me play.
Alright, and then Golem. Alright, then that one. Yep, Alchemist. And then use Apprentice to trash Potion.
The potion?
Actually, no, Philosopher's Stone. It gets 5 points, huh?
My hands
That
are so
was,
good.
you put the card back in, but whatever.
What?
You put the card in that I made you trash, you're just supposed to set aside.
Oh, sorry. I assume that.
Yep.
What would happen if we got a
Scrying pool, just play all your scrying pools right now.
oh wait, no, that's it.
That is so disorganized.
I'm sorry. I don't care about being organized. Transmutes? You have 2 actions.
No transmutes. Play the herbalist.
Just the herbalist?
Yeah, I don't want you getting stuff, because transmute will give you stuff.
No, you get it. You gain any card that I would have gained.
Oh.
So you play transmute, you could trash my estate and gain a gold. You could do it again. Oh, no, you can't do it again.
Alright, I'm just going to do that one.
And then do the herbalist.
Yeah. And you're going to put your copper
6,
back.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 5. All you're getting is off of me.
12, and then... Let's just take it on.
Okay, here we go. Wow, this is a crappy hand. I'll play that. Trash. What if I I'll trash that, gain that, and that's it.
It's game over?
Sure. Game over. I quit.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
8 a province.
Familiar. 5, 6, 7. Dang it, no potion. I want gold. I need to get my own possession.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to transmute. A transmute, because it's not like I have so many of those, and I get a duchy. Because I had 2. I had this one.
Yeah.
It's like, what? And then, with just a potion, I'll take that. Oh, there's more. Okay.
Like Golem. I'll play an Alchemist. And then I will play an Apprentice, trash a... I'm going to trash an estate for 2 cards. 1, 2.
Brilliant!
And I'm going to trash or play a familiar. Sorry. And then a scrying pool. Oh good, I got another scrying pool. 4 gold. And I'll play
My
a
turn?
scrying pool. And then I'll play an alchemist, so I get 1, 2. I'll play another alchemist, so 1, 2. I'll play a familiar, 1, and then a transmute. I will trash my last curse. Yippee doodly day. I have that, and that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's only worth 2, so I have 4. Well, that stinks. 4 and 2 potions, 1 buy. Yeah. Oh. No, I need money. I need money like that.
Alchemist.
Putting my 2 alchemists on
And
top.
then I've got...
Good. You didn't get a possession.
Or I should take this scrying pool. And because I have a potion to play, the alchemist goes back on top.
Play an alchemist, so I get 2. I'll play another alchemist, so I get 2. Oh goody. I'll play a transmute, I'll trash... I'll trash a transmute, gain a duchy. Then I have 8, I'll take a province. Or a little more than that, but 1.5. Player possession now? Oh no.
Alright, here we go. Alchemist. And then
Possession.
transmute
Oh good.
a curse. That doesn't give me anything because curses are their own special variety. And then the Philosopher's Stone, which, oh my god. 7. Wow.
So you have
Wonderful.
7. Wow.
Gold. Yes.
Herbalist, I have 5, 6, 7, 8. I will put my... You're probably going to have possession on top in your hand. Do you? You want to tell me?
No, I'm not telling you.
I'm not going to put anything on top.
You have to. Is it may or have to?
You may.
Alright.
I'm not. I'm opting into not doing it.
Alright, 4 and 2 potions.
You're not playing your possession? Oh, darn.
And Philosopher's Stone.
Okay. Well, oh wow. This is still awesome. 8 plus 1. Province. I did not play my herbalist.
Golem. Bam. There's my possession. Familiar. And then possession. And then with 6, I'm taking a duchy.
Alright.
And now I play
You have to play the golem.
Golem.
Oh good.
Familiar. And then you get a card that's Scrying Pool. Somebody's going to give me some provinces.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
2 guys.
Taking a province and an estate. 1 province.
Okay. Gonna play an alchemist, so I get 1, 2. I'll play a scrying pool, so I reveal, and then I reveal. Okay, and then I'll play an alchemist, so I get 2. Then I'll play a apprentice, trash a familiar for 5 cards.
Wow!
I know. 3, 4, 5. And then an alchemist.
My turn.
No, I'm not letting you go. I'm gonna take all night. And then
I just would like to trash a couple provinces.
I'll play
in mine,
transmute,
so I
transmute for a duchy.
win. Wow!
And then that's useless. I have 2 and 2 potions. I will take an estate and
That
put
was
2
so
alchemists
magical.
back on top.
I've got 5 in a potion. I'm taking a duchy. Let's go.
1, 2, 30. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Woo, game over.
27 to 38. Yay, it's over! And I won somehow. Somehow.
Alright, let's just start. I just want to get through these cards.
Yeah.
That was a long game.
That was ridiculously
And
boring and long.
yes, I didn't. I did find that quite ugh. Unless I was playing possession. Oh.
So I'll start at the
Still have a
bottom.
card. Yeah, let's start at the bottom and work our way up.
Transmute.
Transmute. Trash a card from your hand. If it is an action card, gain a duchy. Treasure card, gain a transmute. Victory card, gain a gold.
I found this very handy, especially
Yeah,
very,
right.
very early in the game because I got this real early. And I was able to trash coppers and get more gold. So I was getting golds early in the game.
Plus, if you trash actions that are really low, you're getting duchies at the end, which
Yeah,
that's really
like
good.
this, which
And if you
saw us.
Yeah, and if you trash your estates, you're getting golds.
Yeah, and that's what we did. We got free golds really early on.
And if you're trashing your coppers, you get more transmutes to trash for other stuff. But other than that, I wouldn't say trashing other treasures for transmutes. Because again, it's just a potion. I mean...
It's cheap.
Yeah, it's still pretty cheap. I mean, it starts getting kind of hard to judge cost of cards when you add potions in. Because you're like, is it worth 4 because a potion's worth 4? Or is it just worth nothing? I don't know. That's the confusing part. When you
it's like what? And then Scrying Pool. It's an action... I don't know if we remember to go over this, because the first time I got this, you played a possession.
Scrying Pool, +1 action. Each player, including you, reveals the top card of his deck and either discards it or puts it back, your choice. Then reveals a card from the top of your deck until you reveal one that is not an action. Put all of your revealed cards into your hand.
See, I think I bought one of these,
so we skipped the first segment, which is like a spy. So... we apologize. We kind of... I got annoyed with his possessions, and
Way to go.
We forget things.
That's on you.
That's on me.
I didn't play with this card.
No.
I bought it, but I didn't play with it, so I don't have anything to say on it.
So you're probably watching us play and like, why aren't they revealing the top cards of their deck? So, yeah. I think it's a good card, if you remember.
Well, how was it good? Because I didn't buy it.
I bought it, and it was good because I was able... You played it when you played your possession. But whenever I played it, I was
just playing to play. I didn't care.
Yeah. What it really is good at is if you have few action cards and a lot of high value ones, like you have few actions, high value actions. That's really good. But otherwise, it's like it gives you an extra action in your hand. That's about it.
University. I played with this one before, so I know this one.
University. 2 actions. You may gain an action card costing up to 5.
Only problem was we didn't buy this because
the only cards that you could get from this were these 2.
Yeah, so the problem you get when you're starting to play with alchemy is like when it says gain a card costing up to 2 more or something like that. That does not count potion cards. It's not saying gain a card costing up to 2 more in a potion, meaning all potion cards in that manner are out.
Yeah.
So University was only good in this game to get 2. So it's funny. University as an alchemy only card sucks.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Because there's only 2 cards in Alchemy that don't require a potion.
If you're playing with a whole bunch of cards from another set, that card's good. But that's terrible. Moving on.
Herbalist. +1 buy, +1 coin. When you discard this from play, you may put one of your treasures from play on top of your deck.
It's a 2 card, and when I think about it, there's certain scenarios where I'm like, yes, that's a 2, especially with coppers, because I found myself putting coppers back on top. Except that's a may, huh?
You may, yeah. You don't have to.
So I would end up putting back on top. But
this is really good late game. Because it's so cheap, and late game you're gonna have golds, and you're gonna.
That's what I thought was gonna be good.
It's. I think this is an underpriced card in my opinion. It should be maybe a potion and a coin.
I mean, it is giving you a buy and a coin too.
Yeah, it's giving you a buy, and buys are very handy in high value games. So.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I do think it should cost more.
I think it should.
I've only played with it twice again.
And then there's Philosopher's Stone.
Okay, this card I actually do like.
You do like this card.
Philosopher's Stone. When you play this, count your deck and discard pile. Worth 1 per 5 cards total between them, rounded down.
I think this is the first alchemy card I ever played with. Because I played with some of these cards online, and that's where I kind of got my first taste of it. I played with Philosopher's Stone and Golem. We'll get to Golem in a little bit. But this is really good if you make a huge deck. The only time I would say this isn't good is if you're doing action stacking and having all your cards in your hand, because you're not counting the cards in your hand, it's only the deck and discard. So my hands when I would have this only had 5. So most of mine were out already, so I was getting this to be worth 6 or 7.
Unlike mine where these were only worth 2 or 3. And then I was when I had the choice of playing many alchemists, I had 2 or 3 of them. I could have played them and maybe gotten a good hand. Or I could have played my Philosopher's Stone and hoped for the best, and I was like, all I need is 5. I need this to be worth 5, and it was worth 6. So I was like, yeah, goody.
Alright, let's talk about Alchemist.
Alchemist. +2 cards, +1 action. When you discard this from play, you may put this on top of your deck if you have a potion in play.
So, good if you have potions,
yes,
because you're going to get back on top. It's basically a
laboratory.
A laboratory.
Yeah.
But it can go back on top.
So
and it is a little harder to get than a laboratory because
it's a little harder because you need a potion.
Yeah, if you go by the method, potion adds 4 to all these cards.
Yeah,
it's 7 in a way. That's how That's how my brain's gonna work on these cards now. I'm just adding 4 to all this and forgetting there's potions.
Yeah.
Familiar. +1 card, +1 action. Each other player gains a curse.
So this is a really good card.
Another thing I like about this is after the curse cards are gone, it's still alright.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a card in action.
It doesn't, once all the curses are gone, this doesn't hurt or help you. It's just, it's not like an estate.
What do you mean it doesn't help you? I mean, you're going through a card. Now,
It does,
if I can get rid of it, I will.
Yeah. Well, after all the curses are gone, the only value of this card is giving another player a curse. Because a card in action, it just replaces this. So it's like it was never there. So that's why I'm saying, after the curse is gone, this has no value. This is...
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't help, it doesn't hurt you, because it can't give you anything good, because it's just replacing itself. And then, but it can't hurt you, because it's not like an estate which just takes up a position.
Whereas like Sea Hag, it's only like flip the card after.
Yeah, Sea Hag...
After the curse is gone, so...
No, you don't even
that's
do
from
that.
Seaside.
Do you even do that? Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, you still do that.
Yeah. It's just like... And then Golem. This is a very, very nice card.
Golem. Reveal cards from your deck until you reveal 2 action cards other than Golem cards. Discard the other cards, then play the action cards in either order.
So it's really good with when you have really good actions.
It somewhat feels overpowered though to me. I feel it's overpowered.
Because especially if you could get possessions and crap with this, you'd be just like, whoa.
Yeah, because I did that once. I played a Golem with my possession. Alright, Apprentice. 2 more cards to go and then we'll be done.
Apprentice. +1 action. Trash a card from your hand, +1 card per coin it cost. +2 cards if it has a potion in its cost.
Good to draw your cards.
Yeah.
Actually, it can be really good. The only problem is when you're trashing your higher cards, you're not getting them back anymore.
Yeah, but it's like this is one of the cards that would be very good in a mixed set because one, it doesn't cost a potion, so it's like I don't need to add. This is one of the 2 alchemy cards that can actually be played with other sets without needing any of like 5 just other alchemy cards.
Alright, and the big boy, Possession. I'm not even going to read it. They give you like this whole long stinking...
The player to your left takes an extra turn after
it's
this
like
one.
its own instruction manual. What?
Possession! The player to your left makes an extra turn after this one, in which you can see all the cards he can and make all the decisions for him. Any cards he would gain on that turn, you gain instead. Any cards of his that are trashed are set aside and returned to his discard pile at the end of the turn.
It is not an attack card.
No.
So it can't be blocked. This is the one thing I hate about this card. Why is this not an attack card? This is totally an attack card.
I think the only reason it's not an attack card because it only affects one person.
And its cost is kind of ridiculous, but it's ridiculous when you play it. And as you saw when I played with his...
He played my entire deck.
I got all of his money. I was able to get provinces with it.
No, you never bought a province.
I bought 1 province with it, yep. And the thing was, I was able to, since it's his cards, I don't care if I trash his cards. So I trashed his province that one time.
And get
8 cards, and so I can even get more of his cards to play. And it's... Possession is like, oh my god, it changes the game
It's like... If one person buys this, everyone has to get it, and it's so hard to get. So if you have 6 on a potion, you must buy this.
Because this is going to really... If somebody else has this, you need this, because you need to...
You need to balance it.
Balance, because they're going to go boom, because they're able to play your hand, and you need to balance out by being able to play their hand, even if it's not as good as yours, because I know you had a lot more better cards than I did, which is why you probably won. But so I was able to play with those good cards, and it worked out even better for me, because I was able to use like Apprentice and Trash and stuff like that. So, Possession is just... I can see why people don't play with this card. So here's the 2 cards I want to talk about that I hear people don't like playing with. Is Possession and Philosopher's Stone. Because they extend the game length
so long.
Ridiculously. Yeah. Like you saw Possession, that's like playing another person. So that extended the game a while.
Especially in an action stacking game. Because it's like, you might action stack for 5 minutes and then play someone else's hand. Which might also last another 5 minutes. So you're playing for 10 minutes while everyone's sitting there taking a nap.
And then Philosopher's Stone, when you play this, count your deck and discard pile. Oh, wait, we already talked about that. Anyway, this, I love the
It's a
card,
great card.
but it extends the game
so-
so much because you have to count your cards every time. It's like Gardens, but I'm fine with Gardens at the end.
Because it's at the end of the
game's
game.
over. You
Yeah.
only have to count one. Philosopher's Stone, every time you play it, you pretty much got to count it. And I've heard like some people will like write it down how many cards they got, but then you got to write the card. That's just pain. And
Yeah.
so playing online with that card, I'm fine with because the
It
computer's
counts. Yeah.
tracking it for me. Playing it in real life,
No.
I don't like having to.
I like Possession as a card, but it's just, I think, overpowered one. Or it could be overpowered, it could be underpowered, but I think it needs to be able to be blocked.
Yeah.
It should be, there should be some card, maybe in a future set, that it blocks action cards that affect other players. I don't know.
All right. Let's, quick opinion on Alchemy. You seem to like it more.
I like Alchemy,
So go.
but playing with this, it's a very, very back and forth game. One game you might have an awesome and love it. The next game you might hate it, because I hated playing this game, because he played my entire deck, and I was just like, oh, and I was...
That pisses people off.
It made me mad. I was surprised I even won, let alone had more provinces than you. I was like, what? How did I win this? Because you did everything for me and took everything from me.
Yep.
But I'd give this, out of a 5, a 3. It's not horrible and it's not great. Because it's like sometimes it's great and sometimes it's horrible. So it's just like, balance it in the middle because it's average. I'd say average. I would not get this as an early set. Only if you want new cards.
Okay, I don't use the 5-star rating system because the other show I do said screw 5-star rating
Yeah.
systems. If you watch it, thanks. But anyway, I don't like Alchemy. I will say this is the last expansion I would get. Some of the
Yes.
cards I do like. The concept of having to buy potions with the card is interesting, but it's kind of a pain.
Yeah.
If I have control over the next episodes and what cards we play when we start mixing, Alchemy will probably not be in there as much. I will have it every once in a while because I do like some of the Alchemy cards, but the problem is with Alchemy, you kind of got to play with, and they say it in the rulebook, like 3 of the cards from Alchemy.
They recommend at least 3 to 5 minimum.
Whereas the other sets, you can play with just 1 from
Yeah.
there and you're fine. This, if you just play with like 1...
It would have to be something like Apprentice or Herbalist, which don't require a potion.
Yeah, because the problem is, in this game it was alright to buy a whole bunch of potions because almost all the cards down there cost
All of them
potions.
cost potions.
But if you're playing a game where only one of the cards cost a potion, and the potion's only going to be good for that one card.
Yes.
So, and you're using 4 of your coins to get the potion already, where you could be buying probably like a spy for 4 or something like that.
Something better.
And then once you buy that card with the potion, unless you want more of that, the potion is a waste. And especially because, let's say Philosopher's Stone's in. If you get like 8 in a potion, you're going to be buying this? No, but you might buy Possession. But the problem is, that starts coming into play when you're mixing this set. It only is 12 cards, so as you can see, there's only 2 cards sitting out of this. It was like Vineyard and I forget what the other one was.
The 2 that don't have potions? Oh, the 2 that were sitting out.
Yeah, I don't know what the other one was.
Vineyard and something else.
Don't remember.
It was
Nothing.
other one that was like whatever.
So Alchemy, I'm giving a. I don't extremely hate it, but I'm not going to play with it that much. So I'd say if you're looking for expansions, buy this last. If you just want to play with more cards.
This is the last expansion we recommend getting.
Oh, it changed for you now.
No, it's still.
Oh, was it always the last?
It's always the last one we got. Because remember, I just bought this recently because I was like, I want more cards to play.
That's probably why Scrying Pool got messed up. But
yeah, that's probably. We just got this like a couple weeks ago, so we're still learning the cards, but we know how to.
Most of them. I don't know what to mix them. Yeah. But hey, I don't see the box here. But next week. We're going way uphill with my favorite expansion, Prosperity. I love this one. It's the one I recommend everybody get first. We're going from the one you should get last to the one you should get
first.
First, you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see you next time when we play with Prosperity. See you guys.
See ya.